Hey guys, welcome to the show. Hey guys, there we go. Big up, guys. It's been a long time, man. I hope everyone is good. Man is back in the house. Let me play one of my tracks. Do you know what it is? 1 second. Mr. Evans. I've changed my name from Chris CFC to Mr. Evans, right? But yeah, what's everyone been up to? Da 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 da. Mr. Evans production. Okay, let a couple of people join, and then we're gonna start this show with a bang. So, welcome to the Chris CFC show. I am back. I'm just gonna pin the link. Mr. Evans production.
Mr. Evans production. Silicon Boss is a digital mind, unlocking the secrets we struggle to find. The data is flowing, the answers are clear. The blueprint for fixing the things we all fear. But ink on a page or a light on a screen is just a ghost of what could have been. The logic is perfect, the math doesn't lie, but it won't move a mountain or clear out the sky. The spark is the answer, but we are the flame. Knowing the truth isn't winning the game. The machine gives the how, but we hold the why. Don't let the potential just wither and die. Starts with a heartbeat, a hand and a will.
If we're standing frozen, the world standing still.
Yeah, you're staring at numbers, the weight of the cost, thinking one single person is easily lost. What can I do? I'm just one on my own is the loudest excuse that has ever been known. The ocean is made of the drops that decide to move all together and turn into tide. The AI can map out the path to the shore, but it can't walk the distance or open the spark is the answer, but we are the flame. Knowing the truth isn't winning the game. The machine gives the how, but we hold the why. Don't let the potential just wither and die. It starts with a heartbeat, a hand and a will. If we're standing frozen, the world standing still. Mr. Evans production, check the feed, check the stats, yeah, we see the gap. Got the world in our pocket, got the whole roadmap, but a map ain't a journey and a plan ain't a fact. We're drowning in data, but thirsty for act. Can I make a difference? You'll delete that thought. That's the main reason that the battle ain't fought. You're a gear, you're a lever, you're the power supply. Don't ask the machine if you're able to try. From the code to the bone, from the chip to the soul. Action is the only thing that's taking control. AI is the compass, it's pointing the way, but you're the one living the rest of the day.
Information is static.
Transformation is you. The answers are waiting. What will you do? The world is waiting. What will you do?
Big up, guys. Welcome to the show. I want to just play one more song. Mr. Evans production.
The moonlight faded on the edge of the sheet, while I watched her breathing steady and sweet. She's carried the world on those shoulders of steel, a mountain of grace that's remarkably real. I've known the surface, the touch and the heat, but her inner fire makes the picture
Big
complete.
tune.
I'm tracing the path of the battle she's won, like a traveler resting at the end of the run. She's lived through the winter and bloomed in the rain, with a heart that's found power in spite of the pain. Now the room is getting lighter as the stars start to dim, and I'm stuck on the ledge looking over the rim. I'm standing at the edge of something deep, while the rest of the city is fast asleep. She's a mountain of grace, a resilient fire, and I'm just a spark lost in desire. I've held her close, felt the strength in her skin, but I don't know how to let the next part begin.
Mr. Evans production.
The sun is tracing lines across
the floor.
I've never wanted something more, but my feet are heavy, my heart is shy.
Fill the sky, just one move, just
Watching the
one word.
morning lights, one word.
Not silence. Okay, guys. Why did I remove myself from the stage? Sorry. Yeah, big up, guys, man. It has been a long time that I've done a live stream. I don't have a clue what's going on at the moment. Let me pin the link. It's weird because I haven't really been doing this YouTube shit. Yeah, I haven't really been doing this YouTube shit. I've just really so yeah, I've just been, doing my own kind of thing. Big up El Cid, Mr. Blobby in the house. I thought I'd pin that bloody link, but I didn't. Yeah, as I said, man, I haven't really been doing this YouTube shit. And yeah, it's kind of nice to be back, I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm not expecting a lot to happen straight away. But El Cid, where have I been? I've just been living my life, bud. No one in our community has really been going live, you know, apart from Rick. And the last time I was on Rick's, I had an argument with Rick and Moon. It was a difference of opinion, let's say. Yeah. 1 second, let me remove that. Yeah, I was on Rick's last time, Easy's, and we kind of had a difference of opinion. I'm not gonna sit here making a big thing out of it because, you know, that's what people want, and I'm not gonna give people excuses to I'm not gonna give people excuses to retaliate. And right, you know, if I talk about Rick or Easy too much, you know, they're gonna start retaliating, and to be honest, I can't really be asked with all that. I came back hopefully for the previous community to come back and just, you know, start having a chat or whatever. Obviously it's going to take time to build. Yeah, still in the boozer, man. If I never had the accommodation with the job, I might have looked for another job, but considering considering well, the actual rent's gone up a little bit. It was £72. It was £72 a week. It's gone up to 86 quid. But 86 quid a week is a bargain, mate, especially in London. So when you factor in if I was working at the pub and I was living somewhere else and I was paying between £800 to £1,200 a month, then when you factor in how much money I'm saving on rent, you know, even though it's only 15.20, is it? Yeah, 15.20 an hour, because of the cheapness in rent, you know, it kind of pushes it to the £28 an hour mark. And for working in a boozer, 30 quid an hour after tax ain't bad at all. But yeah, there's I want to see what's been going on, so I'm gonna add to the stage YouTube, and I'm gonna hit the notifications, and I'm gonna see what's been going on, because as I said, fucking hell, come on, don't fuck about. You know what it is, right? Because now, what it is I ended up getting a Chromebook. Normally I'm used to Windows or Apple Macs, And yeah, this Chromebook is pretty good, but I'm just getting used to things. You see, there's not much going on, mate. Let's go down here. These are all my subscriptions. Blue Van Man, Patrick. 1 minute. Devon Dudley. This guy here, Joel Hansen, right? He's a fucking, do you know what? Yeah. I've never seen a fucking guy eat as much food as this guy does. Yeah. Like he does challenges, right? And I'm going to actually, here we go. I'm going to review.
Rule number 1, don't be fashionable.
Right. What I'm going to do is I am going to review this guy because one second. Shut up, bitch. Fucking advert, bitch. Sorry, 1 second, folks.
Guys, it's so good. Oh, man.
Okay, this guy is called Joel Hansen, right? And he's a fucking tiny guy. And he eats so much fucking food. He comes out of places, yeah, and he fucking looks pregnant. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, yeah. And 1 second, let me put a disclaimer up.
Hot damn, that was a good bite. Hot damn! Hey everyone, I'm Joel Hansen. Today, guys, we're in Bangkok, Thailand. It's Bangkok, Thailand outside. Shin Kanzen Sushi, guys. Here. To do, guess what? A sushi challenge. So it's really cool. This year to celebrate Valentine's Day. It's a sushi lover thing. That's what we're going to do this sushi challenge for. It's February 2025. It'll be a lot later after this video comes out. So this is a really cool place. They're actually having a big, what they call
Yo, guys, yeah. Sorry, that was a little technical hitch. But yeah, this guy is called Joel Corey. Yeah, he's a nutcase, mate. Watch this.
like buffet all-you-can-eat festival, so you get the a la carte, or you can actually get a all-you-can-eat special as well, and it's like different tiers. Anyway, we're here to do the challenge, so I'll talk about that. So for this, we do have 30 minutes in order to eat. There's a whole bunch of sashimi, there's a whole bunch of oysters, there is shrimp dishes. I'm probably forgetting something. I think there's some kind of a salmon dish as well. It costs us 2,000 baht, but it'll be free if we complete it. And then, like I said, technically you could like get all this probably in the all you can eat. So pretty cool. But they do have like some crazy other items which aren't on the all you can eat. Like they do a la carte, like foie gras sushi, which is insane. That's like fatty duck or goose liver. But anyway, guys, should be fun. So that's how it has fun, eats food. I'm excited. I love sushi. This place looks really awesome. We are in the MBK Center. The MBK location is a great big shopping mall, Simon area, Bangkok. But that's pretty much it. So with that, let's go in, have fun, and with that, let's eat some food.
It's actually fucking crazy, yeah. I thought that fucking I could eat a lot of food, right? But this guy, it's like he everywhere he goes, right? 9 out of 10 times he fucking completes these challenges that people haven't completed for months or even years, right? And yeah, like these places are so sure that you won't complete the challenge. They offer like £2,000 if you can do it, and then you got to pay something ridiculous like £200 for the meal.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base.
I'm definitely excited. This is absolutely amazing. Like, I think this is one of the coolest. I definitely probably one of the most. Like, I'm just looking so forward to this. I love sushi, and this is like all my it's a lot of my favorite items anyway, guys. But I love sashimi. And I've never done like a sashimi.
All right, guys, just a quick one. Stick a 1 in the chat if you think matey can eat all that fucking food in 30 minutes, or stick a 2, yeah, if you don't think he can. Listen, I've seen this guy's videos, right, and that's nothing compared to what I know he will be able to do this.
Based challenge before, so love that. So with so many cool items in front of me, I also here with Top is a manager here. He's been so kind to walk me through everything. You also speak great English, so thank you so much. I only speak Thai. So in front of us here, guys, we do have, again, I believe it is about 60-ish pieces of sashimi. 60. I think I counted it. I think it's 60. Might be one off. Might be 1 or 2 more, but I think it's 60. It's supposed to be anyway, but I think they might put a couple more in the decorations, but it looks delicious. So I did get you to choose them. They're unfortunately out of scallop hote. Which I love scallops. Hote. But not today. That being said, they normally have, which is cool, but so today I went with lots of tuna. I did go with the squid. This is like the cuttlefish. I have a whole bunch of their lovely looking salmon, and this salmon looks really, really good. It's a cold water salmon, which I do much prefer. Normally, sometimes the salmon I get in Asia is not my preference, but this looks amazing. Also, I got the taco, which is the octopus, and then I got choose the 3 orders of the shrimp. So I went 2 times with the basically jumbo sweet shrimp. These things are massive and they look very delicious. And then I went with the, I'm going to try to get the proper pronunciation or proper name. It is the Shine Ebi Soyu set.
Yes.
Shine. So Shine Ebi Soyu set. Shoyu being like the sauce. And so now, from my understanding,
And,
correct. So you take with the seaweed.
Yes, and the seafood.
And the Thai seafood sauce.
Yes.
And you take the shrimp and put it in the seaweed.
Yes.
And then dip it in the seafood sauce.
Yes, and the mix.
And mix it together. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so they're cooked.
Yes.
Okay, cooked shrimp, marinated in shoyu. Then with the roasted, I think they're like deep fried. You fry these?
Yes, it's fried.
Fried. So deep fried seaweed. That's pretty damn cool. I don't know if I've never had anything like that before. And then, of course, the Thai seafood sauce, which I did ask. I said I want some big pile of ginger. They gave me a big dish of ginger, which I love. I also asked for a big thing in a Thai seafood sauce because I love this stuff, and they gave me a great big dish. So I'm thankful for that. And then, yes, thank you. Also, we got lots of wasabi, and this looks like a really good wasabi. It looks really like fresh. Did you guys grate this here?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, so they actually grate this here, which it looks like fresh. That's impressive. Dima. Dima. It looks aloima. I love wasabi. It smells strong. Knock, knock. It's strong? Good. I love it. All right, guys. So I think that's, then the oysters. So I have, 5 of these special oysters. And what are these called again?
Ponzu.
Ponzu oysters. Yeah. This is a special ponzu oyster. It has a little bit of the fish eggs on top.
Yes.
Also, a deep fried, is it onions?
Yes. Fried onion.
Fried onions or shallots, which is really cool. On top of the oysters, and the oysters are called Sanriku, is that right? Sanriku oysters, which are a Thai oyster, but they look really good. So I went 5 of the fancy ones, 5 of the normal ones, which the way to do them in Thailand, we eat oysters with Thai seafood sauce, if you're not familiar, and chilies, which is delicious. All my favorite items. So that, though, guys, that's pretty much it. I think that's everything. Lots of items. Oh, and this is really cool. So they actually have
Hello, testing, testing. One, two, three. Yeah, if you can hear me, guys, if you can just stick a 1 in the chat. So yeah, folks, if you can hear me, stick a 1 in the chat. Fuck's sake, 1 second. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this properly, man. Sign in with Google. Here we go. CFC Headhunter. Enter your password 20. I'm coming in on my phone because the signal is crap here. Enter studio. Oi, oi, Savaloi. Hey up, hey up, hey up. Okay, welcome to the stream, guys. Okay, welcome. Now I can mute up on the laptop. Alright, thank fuck. That solved the problem. Yeah, so as I was saying, I was kind of in the middle of reviewing this stream. Joel Corey, his name is. I don't know why. This is so fucking slow. Back to what we were reviewing. So yeah.
Two different shoyu. So the shoyu for the sashimi is sweet, and then this is my one, right? And then the one for the sushi is not sweet. And this is the viscosity. This is all figured out. So if you try it, but that's pretty much it. So 105 a piece. 105 a piece. 105 a piece. 105 a piece.
Okay. Okay. We're having a little fucking echo a minute. We're having a little fucking. What it is, I'm on my laptop and I'm on my phone. But that's it. I've got it sorted now, folks. Sometimes, yeah, it can be a bit temperamental.
Two different sushi. So the shoyu for the sashimi is sweet, and then this is you can tell the viscosity. This is all figured out one. So like I said, 30 minutes, and then the cost was again the sashimi was roughly about Oysters, again, about 100 in order, about 100, whatever it was. I'll get you the exact on the momentarily. And the last item, I forgot this one, salad. This looks really good. So it's a shoy, and then it actually has onions
basically,
and
I
rice
just wanted to
flour,
fast forward it a bit.
Shoy.
Get to where he starts to eat. I don't want it to drag on, you know. But yeah, big up, guys. Welcome to the Chris CFC show. Yeah, when the adverts kick in, I've got to kind of take it off stage.
Creamy.
Excuse me, sir. How old were you
This
when you
guy,
made your first
right?
million?
My
He
first
always,
million
he
last
always
year, actually.
burps
What line of work
when he
are you in?
eats,
Only as good as your sales reps.
and then he's like,
And your CRM.
What CRM?
compliments to the chef. You know, yeah, I've never seen anyone eat as much food as that. Like what he eats, yeah, in
Let me
this
go
video,
easier so I don't wait. That works.
that's like 4 or
That
5
there?
days worth of food for me.
Everything with
Like,
that super sauce, everybody.
and you look at the guy, and he's so fucking small, and you think, how the fuck, yeah, can he fit all that inside him? And then, fucking, he leaves the restaurant and he looks pregnant. It's crazy. Watch, yeah. Like he comes in all like slim and shit, and then yeah, he comes out like a fat cunt. You know, he goes in fucking.
And when I was home,
Yeah, he goes into the restaurant. As easy, and then he comes out the restaurant, Dan Thompson Sullivan.
North America. Jive. I actually made my own Thai seafood sauce because I love it that much. It's like super easy to make, guys. Oh, copy that. Thank you so much. Fish sauce, chilies, limes, garlic. Awesome. All right. While I'm at it, maybe we'll try. Yeah, I'm gonna try this spicy salmon salad actually. Oh wow, very different. Oh wow. All right, not what I was expecting. The rice flour, it's good. It's like, it's very roasty. So this is good tasting salmon. Try some wasabi. Okay. So you don't really get much of the onion, but mostly the roasted rice flour. which is good, but definitely a dominant
So
flavor.
yeah, this guy can basically go to any fucking restaurant and get his food for free. Literally, I've watched about, let's say, conservatively, about 15 of his videos, right? And he's only failed one. So, yeah, literally 14 out of 15 gourmet Michelin star food. You know, one day he's having Chinese, the next day he's having tapas. Fuck me, there was one time I saw him eat 2 shepherd's pies, you know, in them big metal pans, like in restaurants. And yeah, like he was first, he had his little kind of tactic. He was like munching the mashed potatoes first, and then he was like going on to the mince. Like, yeah, he's got ways to do it. And when he goes in there, everyone thinks this skinny tiny cunt, no way could he fucking complete this challenge. And then there's a couple of times he won in a couple of restaurants. He went back and they banned him. They're like, yeah, we know you can win. You ain't taking another $2,000 off us.
Oh, sorry, kids. Here, we eat our veggies. Vegetables for the kids. Sam, I think I misspoke. I think earlier I said it was in soy sauce or shoyu. It's definitely not. It's good, whatever it is, but it's not shoyu. I like it, but definitely the stronger flavor you get in that is the rice flour. And I was trying one of these. Okay, yeah, all right. The deep fried shallot's definitely the strong flavor. Oysters are still good. But you're definitely getting those deep fried onions. That's the note there. Oh, but oh man. All right, that's luscious. So, like I said, really strong flavor from that deep fried onions, but good sauce. Hot dang. It's good. It's good. On top of things too, that is for sure. It's just, I definitely need a palate cleanser though.
Yeah, he always wants his palate cleansers. Yeah, and then he's like, "I love my collard greens." I don't know what it is, but in America, like you know, like when you go to KFC and you get a side, there's one called collard greens, whatever the hell that is. And yeah, like YouTube is nuts. It's like anything you search for, it will be there. Like there's never been a time there's something I've wanted to watch and it just hasn't been there. Like the human race have literally conquered YouTube, mate, and yeah, if YouTube was a game, yeah, if YouTube was a game, it would be completed. Like there's nothing on YouTube that I've ever searched for and I haven't found it. Like whether it's information on how to complete a level in a game or whether it's watching Dragon's Den or whatever. Like yeah, even if there's certain things you gotta pay for, they still have it on there. And it's yeah. I remember the early days of YouTube, right? When literally if you wanted to watch a music video, it was someone literally screen recording the video and it would be yeah, a copywritten upload. And some people would be unlucky and get their content struck straight away. Or there'll be people that will slip through the net and have their content there for ages. So it's kind of the luck of the draw. But yeah, YouTube has evolved a lot and now they want to deal with the actual proper owners of the content instead of being sued or, you know, whatever. That's the thing. I wasn't expecting miracles from my first, you know, couple of streams and that. So, yeah, even if people ain't here now to watch, they can always watch it at another time. And yeah, it's just, you know, I'm back again and I'm going to be starting doing lives a lot more frequently. And when people see the consistency, then they might start tuning in again. I've been doing a lot of gaming streams and people see me go live and they assume that I'm playing WWE or FC, FIFA, whatever. But yeah, I just want my platform to be how it used to be, where, you know, we had laughs, banter, you know, the old community. I'm not here for all the fucking drama, the bullshit. Really, it doesn't float my boat. And a lot of people on here, they're mentally sick, like they're ill. And they don't even realize. And I actually feel sorry for a lot of people. I'm not gonna actually sit here and, start listing names, but there are a lot of mentally ill people on YouTube, and there's people that are addicted to the internet. They're addicted to, they're addicted to drama. They got no friends, so they have to come online, and they're so bitter that they take it out on other people. Or it's small penis syndrome. Oh god, like like I don't mind coming here, having a proper conversation, but you don't really get that from people anymore, and it's a shame because it's like it's like I don't know, YouTube is a magnet for weirdos, and like people are either addicted to the internet or YouTube's a magnet for weirdos, and that shit don't float my boat anymore. I would like the old community to come back, and I look at some of my previous streams where I've got 1 or 2 thousand views, and had a full panel and stuff, and I enjoyed them days. Sometimes it was a shit show, and other times you got some relatively decent conversation, and but there's a lot of mentally ill people here. There's people with internet addictions. There's people that have no friends, so they're so bitter and twisted. They come onto YouTube and they just sit there moaning all the time. And then you got people that think they're better than everyone else. And then you get the scumbags that think it's acceptable to talk about or call people nonces and paedophiles. Or you get the people that just sit there and talk about fucking kids being abused and that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why have you got that shit on your mind all the fucking time? Like, I couldn't sit there thinking about minors being abused all day. Fucking, if I did that, I would want to slit my wrists, mate. I would want to take a fucking overdose. That shit is depressing, and it started getting to the point where I was just like, fed up with it, man. Like, I'm a decent guy, man. Like, I've made a couple of mistakes in my life and stuff, but deep down, I mean, well, I have a good heart, and like, I look at some of the shit people say and do, and part of me is like, I want nothing to do with that. But in a weird way, I do miss some of those streams, and it's just like everyone's so different, it's so diverse, like that's what I want to get the community back. As I said, part of me thinks that people are crazy and they're sick in the head, and I don't want to be a part of it. But then on the flip side, as strange as it sounds, I do miss certain people and yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. Like, it could be a shit show one day, or you could get good conversation. Then I could be saying, "Shut the fuck up! It's the Chris CFC show, for fuck's sake." And there's times that I just completely lose control, and I'm sitting there, and as much as I'm trying to say, "Shut the fuck up," everyone's fucking talking, and I can't even get a word in edgeways. It's like on YouTube, whoever's the loudest fucking gets heard. And I'm not gonna fucking scream the fucking house down just to fucking, have conversations about fucking mental things. But yeah, here we go. Dun 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 dun. Share this tab instead. I am going to go to share. Add to stage. Add to the stage. Okay. I'm going to be changing the name of my show as well. I'm going to call it the Mr. Evans 2.0 show. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Let's do a bit of editing. Oh shit, who's in the back? No one's in the back. What the hell? Sorry about the slow connection. Why has it gone to this? No, no, no. That's not what I wanted to do. Go back, bastard. What's the difference between straight sex and anal sex? Straight sex makes your day, anal sex makes your whole week. Okay, ha ha ha. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is doing my Sweden, mate. Now that window's gonna disappear, I'm gonna have to bring up another one because, I just wanna. Yeah, there's times that I just watch old YouTube streams of mine from the past, and on my channel, I've got 700 videos on my channel, and that represents a lot of fucking streaming. Okay, now that has come up. I can now share that fucking screen. Wait, share that screen. So, what's everyone up to? What's everyone been doing? Like, what have I missed? I know that there's only one or two people watching now, but my videos stay up so people can always watch them at a later date. And I know I haven't been consistent, so it's gonna take time to build up my community again, because recently I've just been broadcasting, streaming my gameplay, and to be honest, I shouldn't be doing that on YouTube. I should be doing that on Twitch. because Twitch is a dedicated fucking gaming fucking streaming platform, and you know YouTube is a different kettle of fish, and it does kind of complicate things when you're trying to distinguish yourself from a 1 second. Why has that come out? Yeah. 1 second, I pulled out the wire. This is bollocks. There you go. Crisis averted. But yeah, this is the channel. 1 second. Let me maximize the. Yeah, let me maximize that. Let me take off the banner. Hide that. So this is my channel basically, and I'm looking back at some of these, like 690 views, 1.2k, 7. You know, these were the times where the show was actually banging. So let's go to live. Let's filter to popular, because I want to play one of my own fucking streams, and I want to. Let's see what this one's about.
Handle their own fucking self-position at this pause. You fucking
Squire 7. Okay.
My opinion, Chris, and I'm asking your opinion, yeah?
Fucking hell, we're kicking off with Brian L. Yo, Buster Records.
That's one by myself. Good for moon. I've got wounds when a doctor can't stitch. Broken in places nobody can fix.
Oh, I love like you do me like this. Use the energy and jump the pain like it every shit.
Roll up all the pain when me feeling I spliff and vent to me brain. That ghost when me need a therapist. Tell you say me can't fix, but you still I insist. Put a lock on me heart, no burglar can't pick. All when me know say me little heart sick. I for burn the weed and me have to take a sip. Cause all I want is just one wish. Cause all my life has been tragic. I've got wounds when a doctor can't stitch. Broken in places nobody can fix. Oh, I life got to do me like this. Use the NSC and block the pain out with every sip.
Is that
Chris,
you,
what you up? Chris, what you up to?
Yeah, Chris. Just have a couple of questions. I'm coming in peace, Chris, but I've got a couple of questions for you. I'll come in peace.
Hello,
Right.
Brian.
Hello, who's that?
Badmarsh.
Who's who?
Badmarsh.
Sorry? Hello, Badmarsh. All right, mate. You cool. Yeah, Chris, just a couple of questions.
Brian, you're right, though.
Yeah, I'm cool, man. I'm absolutely cool, man. Couldn't be better. Couldn't be better. goodness of her heart and you stabbed her in the back. In my opinion, just my opinion, Chris, which ain't worth shit anyway.
Good for one. I've got wounds when a doctor can't stitch. Broken in places nobody can fix. All I love got to do me like this. Use the NSC and block the pain out with every sip. Roll up all the pain when me feeling I spliff and vent to me brother ghost when me need a therapist. Tell you say me can't fix, but still I insist. Put a lock on me heart, no burglar can't pick. All when me know say me little heart sick. I for burn the weed, I may have to take a sip. Cause all I want is just one wish. Cause all my life has been tragic. I've got wounds when a doctor can't stitch. Broken in places nobody can fix. All I like got to do me like this. Use the NSC and block the pain out with every sip.
Is that
Chris,
you,
what
boy?
you up to? Chris, what you up to?
Yeah, Chris, just have a couple of questions. I'm coming in peace, Chris, but I've got a couple of questions for you. I'll come in peace.
Hello,
Right.
Brian Hill.
Hello, who's that?
Bad Marsh.
Who's who?
Bad Marsh.
Sorry? Hello, Bad Marsh. All right, mate.
Marsh.
You cool. Yeah, Chris, just a couple of questions.
Brian, you're right though.
Yeah, I'm cool, man. I'm absolutely cool, man. Couldn't be better.
Fire away,
Yeah,
boy.
Chris. I know. What is your opinion on this situation? I'm going to give my opinion, Chris, and then I'm asking your opinion. Yeah, because I believe your channel, you're not controlling it. I believe Seven and Luke are controlling your channel. For what reason? I don't know if you're being blackmailed or what. But everyone can see your channel's being taken over by Seven. Don't allow you to speak.
Being blackmailed. That's pretty crazy. You know. Yeah. Sometimes it's a bit of a shit show, but there ain't no fucking skeletons in my closet. Oh shit, Brian, are you serious? It's like reviewing this shit is fucking crazy and it's funny, man.
And Luke controls your channel. After Moon, money helped you.
Chris, are you like a puppet? Chris, are you like a puppet? Have they got their hand up?
Yeah, this is what I feel. I'm coming peace, Chris. I'm just asking a question. I'm just being debateful. So give me my time. I'm being debateful. So everyone's saying, Chris, you're allowing videos to be shown and laughing and joking at me, Chris. We could have struck your channel today, Chris. Multi-struck it for what you did today, but we've not done it because we don't believe you're the person that's nasty. You're allowing Luke and Seven to take your channel over. Moon lent you money in the goodness of her heart, and you stabbed her in the back. In my opinion, just my opinion, Chris, which ain't worth shit anyway on your channel or in other people's channel. But what's been Moon for her to be drawn down to tears today?
Why the fuck are you bringing up Moon? You're talking about apparently Luke and Squire 7 taking over my channel, and then you're bringing up Moon and the money she contacted me and offered me, and I paid her back on time. So how did I stab anyone in the back? And you're trying to make a point of my show being taken over. So why are you mentioning Moon? Right, leave Moon out of it. Moon's got nothing to do with it. You know, me and Moon, you know, she don't talk about me, I don't talk about her. You know, we're past that. That's in the past, do you know what I mean? But yeah, that if you're gonna make a point, use things that are relevant to that bullet point. You know, like that's what I don't like about people on YouTube. You know, they will stir shit up And but yeah, like this is an old video, by the way. I'm just, you know, reminiscing. So I'm gonna take it with a pinch of salt because it's over and done with and it's in the past. So I'm not gonna review it with as much scrutiny than I normally would. You know, but even these kind of live streams where you got, you know, Brian Holt, it's like even with Brian Holt, like I've got no problem with the geezer, you know, like there is no one on YouTube that I have a problem with. And as far as I'm aware, there's no one on YouTube that has a problem with me. You know, a lot of it is the fact that I haven't been here for a long time anyway. And secondly, I do my own thing. I go where I go. I don't talk about other people. And yeah, the only lesson I've learned is if I ever have people on my panels in the future, if they got beef with anyone else, they're not going to be using my platform to express that beef because, you know, Brian has a point in a way, you know, if people are slagging him or whatever off and they're doing it on my platform, you know, but yeah, like life is a learning process and sometimes you make mistakes along the way. And now, you know, if that scenario was to play out, I would be whoever it was, whether it was Luke, whether it was Moon, whether it was Rick, whether, you know, whoever it was, if the problem someone I'll be like not on my. And if I ever did allow it to happen, then both parties would be on the panel where they can, you know, give their opinions. You know, a lot of people will say their beef or, you know, put their scenario across without the other party there to back and stack what's been said. And people just fucking take it as gospel. It's like, yeah, if someone's going to say something, then at least listen to the other person's fucking point of view before you start making decisions. Because Chrissy Morris once said, there's three sides to a story. That person A, person B, and the truth. And that is something that is wise.
For the abuse that she's took from Luke and Seven and certain others, do you not feel a little bit of remorse, mate? She's been reduced to tears today after she helped you out with money, and you're allowing Seven and Luke
And, you know, Brian is not really in a position to play the morality card. I know this is an old stream, Bri, but you did rob from kids. So, you know, and remember, I started off on the Dream Team. I've seen and heard what you lot are capable of. And what you are actually saying about me, Brian, is not a drop in the ocean.
Chris, are you an internet hostage? Show us the sign if you're.
Brian, I've took him out, so it's one-on-one, right? At the end of the day, right, I have respect for Moon for what she did, right?
No, you don't, Chris. In my opinion,
I have no direct issue with Moon. And
well, you do.
Because of an argument with Robert, right, which was, you know, I haven't even fell out with her.
Okay, do me say, Chris, do me and you have a problem? Do me and you have a problem, Chris?
Nah.
Right, do you and Esau have a problem? No, we don't, do you? Yeah? But you allowed these two to come on today and try and humiliate me and pretending they're phoning the National Health Service and I'm locked in a toilet. I could have struck your channel. We had 10 people ready to strike your channel today, like we took Tappy's channel.
Oh, yeah. I remember that when Seven made that video. He's like, yeah, I'm in a hotel toilet. Help me. You know, that was the Dream Team and the Hives back and forth. You know, everyone was giving as good as they were getting. And in my mind, it was fucking fair game. You know, when I was on Team Hull, that's the thing though, when I was on Team Hull, I was new to YouTube, right? So the Dream Team's beef with the Hive, you know, it was nothing to do with me, so I didn't get involved. But for some reason, the Hive did start doing research on me, going through my Facebook, and, you know, I could understand them doing it if I was, you know, laughing or prejudging them and just siding with the Dream Team. But I stayed neutral in that fucking beef. And yeah, what you lot did, I think, was pretty cuntish. But let's be honest, we've all fucking done things on YouTube, right? That if we could fucking go back in time, we would do things differently, right? Now, anyone who makes out or tries to make out they're a saint, then fucking you're in fucking denial. You know, own your shit, learn from it, whatever. But yeah, I do remember that video, Brian, and you know, it was banter, really. You know, anyway, you and Esau at one time, you were fucking, yeah, you were horrific. And you've kind of mellowed, Brian, over the years. And I have a lot more respect for you now. You know, yeah, I think, yeah, you've actually mellowed and become a nicer person as the years have progressed. And big up, Brian, mate. All I have is best wishes for you, bud. You know, there's no malice or anything.
But I said no. I said, no, let it be. Let him hold his channel. We can do it any time, Chris. We can take your channel. They guided you, Chris. We took Chappie's channel.
And that's the thing. You can't take my channel. You took Taffy's channel because he said something that breached YouTube guidelines, right? I played a video that in my description, it says for entertainment purposes, everything said is to be taken as fiction unless evidence is backed up and stacked up. So there's no scenario where you could have took my channel. You know, you just thought that you could rattle my cage, and you thought that I was wet behind the ears. But trust me, if you could have took my channel, right, you lot were taking channels down like fucking a bulldozer. You're fucking, yeah, you even fucking, you lot even took a dead man's channel, Wasp, right? Fucking Sean, King James, and it's like his fucking name's Sean, and you lot call him King James. You're enabling his mental illness, and yeah, it's like I don't understand. Like, he ain't King James. He's fucking Sean, and yeah, he's After I saw the video where Squire 7 stepped to him, step to me, fucking yeah, like I've never looked at him in the same way again.
Guided you so we can strike you. You don't see the
first strike yet, right? I haven't even had a first strike yet. What are they going to do?
No, we didn't strike you. We can strike you for harassment laws, Chris, for harassment and bullying. And they're playing you into a trap. And you're, no disrespect, just my opinion, Chris, just my opinion. Like we took Trappy's channel, like that, we can take yours. And you're allowing to be a puppet. You're being a puppet, Chris. What Moon helped you out with money and you shit on her, in my opinion, Chris, is just my opinion. I don't even get on with Moon. Let me finish, Chris. Let me finish. I don't even get on with Moon.
I paid her back on time and I've always been...
Yeah, it's not about that, Chris.
So he has a problem because Squire 7 made that video of him stuck in the toilet. Help me. I'm in the toilet. Please help me. That video. And he got triggered because I let the video be played on my platform. So you're mad at me for that. So why are you bringing up Moon? You just said you don't like her. So it's not relevant. It's like, stay on the fucking same page.
Whether you paid it back or not, I know you.
Whether you paid it back or not, I know you. Big up Charlie's girl.
Paid her back. But the woman helped you out and you shit on her by allowing people like, listen, look at the bigger picture.
I didn't shit on her. She approached me and offered me help. I paid her back on time, right? I don't go around asking people for money, and that's a loan that I was offered and I paid it back on time. So you're triggered because, you know, I let 7 play his video. You're just bringing up Moon because you're trying to make the situation look bigger in your favor. It's like, you know, yeah, it's the equivalent of going to the supermarket saying, I want a Mars bar, and coming out of the shop with a Twix.
All the problems now is Luke. Everybody's got problems with Luke. All the trouble is around Luke.
People have got problems with me, right? Because they're trying to make you choose sides, Brian. And
you ain't got to choose sides, Chris. But don't be a fool. If you want.
All right, folks. I'm just reviewing and reminiscing through previous streams. So this is old news. So yeah, this is old streams.
Don't play the fool. I'll mass strike you right in the next hour, and you'll see what happens, Chris. Because you're allowing
I'll get a warning first. Yeah, I'll get a warning first.
Listen, Brian couldn't strike my channel, right? If he could strike my channel, he would have done it. Yeah? They struck Taffy's channel. They even struck a Dead Man Wasp's channel, right? If they could have struck me, they could. But I protect myself. In the description, as I said, everything is fiction unless backed and stacked and for entertainment purposes only. He's just trying to spook me by saying he could have my channel closed, but he can't.
You won't, not on an harassment charge and bullying. On an harassment and bullying, you will lose your channel, like we took Tappy's.
No offense, but you want to talk about bullying? Fuck me. It's like the blind trying to lead the fucking heart, man. Mr. Morality in the house. What a joke,
right? You know that's your opinion.
I'm just telling you, Chris, I don't have a problem with you. You're laughing and joking, Chris, thinking it's funny to humiliate. You're allowing people to humiliate a woman on your channel. You're allowing a woman to being humiliated. You can humiliate me, Chris. It's water for duck's back. But
what the fuck, man? Everyone gives as good as they get. And as far as I'm concerned, it's fucking fair game, right? If I thought somebody was genuinely being bullied, targeted and harassed, yeah, it wouldn't fucking happen. But, no offense, but a guy that fucking robbed a kid's charity, yeah, you know, as I said, these are old streams. So I'm not gonna scrutinize or respond to them as I normally would to videos. It's in the past. I'm only, reminiscing. But yeah, people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
Reduced a woman to tears today, crying her eyes out on a channel. Are you happy about that? That you let two of your members...
Brian, you can't.
Because the abuse you're allowing.
Yeah, your group, Esau and Rick, made fucking Kaylee cry, and they made her nearly have a fucking breakdown. So that's hypocritical.
You're allowing Luke and Seven to control your channel. It's your channel, Chris.
The last time me and Moon spoke, yeah, we were friends. We were getting on.
Chris, can I ask you one question? One last question, Chris. One last question. Please, Chris, please. I'm begging you, Chris. Chris, I beg you. One last question. Why do you think Luke ain't...
That's their tactics. They want to come on my panel. They want to ask me questions. And when I'm giving an answer that actually contradicts what they're saying, it's the... Let me speak one thing, Chris. It's the diversion end conversation tactic. It's like whoever speaks the loudest fucking wins, and I'm not gonna fucking scream.
Not on his channel. Why do you think Luke's not doing it on his channel?
No, but Brian, you're saying that I stabbed Moon in the back, right? This is all because of a disagreement between Robert.
No, you're allowing people like Gay Luke and Seven, and they've got no home to go to anymore, Chris. Do what you want to do, bruv. Do what you want to do.
He's talking about people slagging off people on my channel, and then he's just called Luke gay. Like, this is like, yeah, like, if it weren't for COVID-19 and the loneliness I was in lockdown. Like, yeah, now that shit, it don't float my boat. You know, I do like the community and miss the banter and stuff. But on the flip side, you know, some of the things that are said, you know, people are mentally ill. Like, there's a guy that calls himself King, and everyone who calls him King James is enabling him. And then you got people that are addicted to fucking YouTube that do 3 or 4 streams a day. I don't need to name names, you know, and then you get people that have got no friends in real life. They're so sad and miserable. They have to come on YouTube and spread the hate. And it's like fucked up. But at the same time, it is funny sometimes. But I do draw the line when it gets to talking about minors or nonsense and that. It's like, you know, there's Kaylee and that guy who's always like with her, and all he ever does is talk about kids being abused. And why the fuck is that on his mind all the time? That's depressing shit. If I was thinking about that kind of shit, I'll be fucking slitting my wrists and fucking taking overdoses.
Yeah, why don't you use it to distribute what he's doing on your channel or Rapids?
Brian, yeah, you're trying to play Mr. Morality. I can't even play Mr. Morality.
I'm not playing. Oh, Chris. Okay, Chris. Okay, Chris. Listen, I've asked. Listen, I'm not asked you anything. I don't want nothing from Chris. I'm just telling you. What happens in the next 24 hours? What happens?
Yeah, that I'm getting bullied and blackmailed by Luke and Seven, which is total bollocks.
No, I'm not. No, you're a puppet, Chris. In my opinion, Chris, and it ain't worth shit. They are using you.
He's like, watch what happens if you carry on. You're gonna lose your channel, right? 2-3 years later, I've still got my channel because I do have people on my panels, and they do sometimes express their discontent with other people, but I cover my back with disclaimers, you know, so that covers me from anything. And then when something does go too far, I end it. You know, Squire 7 pretending to be you, calling the ambulance saying, I'm stuck in the toilet, help me. You know, like, that's banter. Fucking, you've given a lot fucking worse, you know. And everyone on YouTube has fucking done things they probably wish they didn't do or say. And anyone who denies that, you're in denial.
You're a puppet. They can't go to.
1 minute they're blackmailing me, and then it's using me. You know, make your mind up. Do you know what I mean? But like,
well, I'll jump off, mate. Watch what happens, Chris. You'll end up like Taffy. You'll end up like Taffy. Trust me. They're using you, Chris. End of. Thank you for letting me come on. Thank you very much.
You know, I listen to your opinion, but you know, yeah, fucking. You know, it's like the whole time he was on my panel, I had my cover up because I don't trust him, and at the time I felt I needed to protect myself, that he could potentially pawn bomb me. And yeah, like, I'm a lot sharper than people think, you know, just because I'm a laid back kind of guy. And yeah, like, you know, sometimes I might say things without, you know, thinking, which you know, you make mistakes along the way. And, you know, how I am now is totally different from how I started. You know, when when I first came to YouTube, right, and I was on a live stream, I was thinking, what the fuck, man, I'm live, you know, and I thought it was something big, but it's not. 50 fucking 60 people watching a video, you know, and I'm thinking, oh shit, live. The nation is watching me. Like, what the hell? Some people, right, you know, I wouldn't give advice to certain people because I think to myself, what right have I got to fucking judge someone else? You know, fucking, yeah, fucking hell, what goes through people? Yeah, and also, to be honest, no one on YouTube is in the position to sit there and judge someone else. And, you know, yeah, like, what right has anyone got to judge someone else when they're fucking guilty 50,000 times more than the person they're sitting there trying to do a Mr. Morality act on? Heads. So apparently fucking Seven and Luke are bullying me. They've got something on me. They're blackmailing me. Fucking hell. Just for the record, Seven, Luke, anyone from the Hive, or whatever you want to call them, no one has ever bullied me. I run my channel and I do what I do, right? Just because you got buoyed off by Seven's video, don't take it out on me. This is all fucking news to me. But I'm not gonna be made to pick sides, you know. I was fine with Luke, Seven, the Hive, you know, all the usual people that used to chill on the Wasp, and Moon was alright with them before, and I've always, you know, liked Moon. You know, I'm grateful for what she's done for me, and for Brian to say that I fucking stabbed her in the back, that's wrong. Last time we spoke, yeah, we were friends, and all because of a panel disagreement with Robert. You know, that they disagreed that Robert was calling me whatever. You know, Moons took offense to that, and you know, even though she's the one who's been bringing my name into it the last couple of days, I haven't slagged her off. I haven't said anything. You know, I'm not lowering myself to that level. You know, I'm actually showing restraint and not, you know, retaliating. So if anything, that's not stabbing. That's actually fucking being nice to someone. So yeah, as I said, I respect your opinion or people's opinions, but I don't have to agree with it. Big up Large Hands, Shines, what's up? El Cid, big up. Tina, what's up? Kim, Debla, A up. Fucking hell, what a way fucking to start the show. We had that, who came on before Brian? That's something like Bladder or something, whoever his name was. He's never come on before, so I didn't know if he was trying to form one. And then fucking hell, Brian with his fucking wild fucking assumptions, you know. Brian, hell, Mr. Okay, let me see where this starts to get a bit more beefy. Luke comes on there.
Abuser
it
is
just boils
racist.
down to the fact, yeah. That he's not a fan of that video. That's what's really pissing him off. But he's
Oh well,
trying to
now that we know it pisses him off, stay tuned for next time when Brian Hurl calls his local taxi rank.
that opinion's just a smokescreen. He came in, yeah, because he's pissed off, yeah, about that video.
No, what he's trying to do, he's trying to get on the good side of Moon at the moment to try and cause fair. It's a tactic that's been recycled and used many times. Hopefully Moon will pick up on that and not be a fucking weapon, but she's a weapon at the moment, isn't she? So you never know, she's a bit nut jobby.
Apparently, though, I fucking stabbed Moon in the back, and I'm really out
Right.
of order.
She stabbed you in back. She threw on the bus by telling everybody that she'd lend you money, and then says that she's a fucking good person. Nobody knew about that.
No, she means that the other day.
She's trying saying that she's not told you who you can have on your panel and that. But I've got the recording, Chris. She was like, "So is that who you were gonna? Is that who you're gonna have on your panel, Chris? Yeah, is that who you're gonna allow on your panel? Yeah, these kind of fucking mongs." So
We were fine, and we were fine until we were fine. Yeah, it all started there when the panel had an argument with Rob that day.
Yeah,
and because she's Rob's friend and whatever, and she's not getting on with you. You know, I don't know, like, but
me and Rob are cushed it. Me and Rob don't have an issue. She'll probably want us to have an issue, but me and Rob don't have an issue.
Wasn't you there when Robert came?
I will say it again though. Cam can't, like, anybody who has listened to what Rob said and thought that he had cancer, like, that's totally understandable. Now, my understanding is that Rob's probably just worded it a bit incorrectly, and where he said that. Because he said that the blood's come back and it's cancer, but you just don't. I don't know where it is. Where I think he probably meant to say like they've come back and it's showing like signs of cancer. They just can't locate it. Very easy mistake. I don't think he's intended to like portray that he's got cancer. Other people are saying otherwise. I'm just basing this off what I've experienced with him. But yeah, Cam can't be blamed for thinking that because a lot. If I heard that,
yeah, you're right, Cam.
Hey, Cam.
All right, Chris. All right, Luke. Again, if like, I don't know why people are, look, if you're gonna pull that like that bullshit, right, like fucking piss on me and tell me it's raining, right, like that. Oh, he's in pain every day. Oh, poor old man. Okay, so poor old
piss on me and tell me it's raining.
Man who's in pain every day, right? Like, who made slanderous defamation bullshit against me because I was never out. Bring it, Robert. When, where, and what was the name of it? So when was it? Where was it? So what group? And what was the name of the group? And I hope you have fucking screenshots of me and Ricky being really, really racist.
But Cam, you never brought it up at the time. It was supposed to.
No, he went over to Moons and fucking said it, Chris.
Thing out of it months later, you know, even if people did say anything, which, you know, I haven't
Chris,
heard,
again,
no
as
proof.
I said, why didn't Moon? Now listen, right? Because again, stupid shit. Again, I said it on Dave's, right? And I made Chris an example, right? When you jumped on Chris, did I not like start screaming at you? Shut the fuck up, Chris, right? Every time you tried to talk, I kept shutting you down, right? Luke was on the panel, Dave was on the panel. Nobody said shit, right? And then when you tried to say something back to me, I was like, yeah, but like, now do you see? Because I'm a woman and all that shit, right? So again, you thick as pig shit, right? He jumped on. The first thing he done was started mounting out of him and calling me a slag and shit. So yes, of course, I am going to mount fucking back. He was the one.
You're not allowed to
slagging my religion. I didn't slag his fucking religion, did I? No.
Cam, you're not allowed to reply back. Like when all this kicked off, and I urged Moon to put that initial stream out because I don't think she fucking will. But when I jumped on when she was calling Dogler and all that fucking shit, I went on the attack with Moon. All I said at the end of it is that, so after we've now listened to the stream, like, what is it that Debla said that deserves of being called like a dogler and that? Trying to make Moon see sense, But because she weren't happy with that, like I got booted off the panel, said fuck off, booted off the panel and blocked. So she had an opportunity to discuss it then. She didn't want to discuss it then. So now what she does is she does these fucking rants on her lives where she just throws out all these accusations and all these assumptions and these fucking absolute lies. And then when we address them on another panel, because we can't go on her panel and address them, which I did try doing the following day, by the way, when she said, Luke, jump on. One minute, Chris. When she said, Luke, jump on, you pussy or. So I jumped on and she debuted me with it. She didn't even like let me on the panel. She just kicked me straight out of the back chat. So then you do have to go on another panel to then be able to counter her fucking lies. But then when you counter lies, you get called a fucking bully. That is a bully.
Yeah, but listen,
That's
Luke,
bullying.
she's using the Rob argument as a smokescreen. Right? She's pissed off because I gave you and Debla fucking mod spanners. That's what she's really pissed off about.
And the bullshit about Ricky Millwall, oh my fucking days. I am so sorry, but like 60-year-olds and like middle-aged 50-year-old women like banging on, like, oh my fucking, like, listen, I know, like, you see, the thing is, and I keep telling you this, right? Keep telling you this. I am no different, and I promise you, on everything I fucking own, may the good Lord take it if I'm lying. I am exactly as I am online as I am offline. Now, as I say, the only difference is if I like you, I am much softer and much nicer, much more giving, much more friendlier person. If I fucking hate you, don't like you, have no time for you, yeah, I'll make you walk on the other side of the road. So I can't do that on YouTube, right? So I can only give it me mouth. So again, I don't need to like, who's the biggest mouth of all time? No, you made a wholly good show of yourself for nearly a 55-year-old woman to be screaming at you, like, about younger women and younger men when you didn't even listen to the whole motherfucking conversation, you fucking twat. Absolute garbage.
Bunga, are you trolling me? Did Moon leave this morning?
Say that again?
She had Triller on her show fucking abusing me, yeah? I didn't say to her...
Yeah, but hold on, Chris. What is he? What is... No, sorry, Triller. I know you've been all right like the last couple of days, but all he talks about is woman abuse and shit. He's very abusive.
A week before we fell out, Moon was on a panel with me while I was all calling Triller a woman abuser and a dog abuser, but playing what he'd admitted online, saying that he used to train dogs and he'd pin them down and give them a good beating. And Moon was saying, you fucking dog abusing scum. And then a week later, because she knows that he's an enemy of mine, well, not an enemy of mine, like I don't give a fuck about him, but he just jumps onto that bitch about me. Yes, Triller
doesn't give a fuck about her, bruv. If Bleeding Heart was live, Triller would be on Bleeding.
Look, no, he's done with her. He's done with her, and that's why now everything is coolio with Moons. Now, again, as I said, fuck off. I'm not getting into it with me elders. I'm a seniors. Fuck off. All right?
Why? I mean, it's YouTube. I don't know. No, it's YouTube.
No, and I know it doesn't look good, right? I know it doesn't look good. I've been biting my tongue for nigh on a year plus. And this grown-ass granddaddy who played on people's emotions, now doesn't even have Fibo. Now doesn't even have Fibo. I don't give a fuck. I don't care, all right? Don't fucking out. Oh, yeah, no, because I am amongst many women, whether you like us or not, and all I done was spoke the fucking truth. So again, if you doesn't fucking like it, you know what you can go fucking do, okay? Go suck dicks, all yous, because you're getting none. That is your problem, and that's not mine. And again, I'm not an older woman calling fucking a younger woman an old hag. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you hear how retarded Jews are? And then talk about body shaming. Body shaming?
So in it, like, they don't see it. Like,
me, man.
You don't see it.
Listen, if I still have my same shape while I get in my 50s, I will be doing banging. I don't have your shape or any of your bitch ass shape. So bye, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you bitches. That's all you do. And again, I told you, I will block you. I won't talk to you. It's done. But you just have the right. I have the right to reply. Yeah, liars.
No,
Everybody's liars.
no. Let's
Everybody
get
can't
correct
be
it,
wrong.
Cam. We have the right to reply. We have the right to. She's the one who's throwing out the shit. It's us who have the right to reply. She's done 2 live streams today, bitching about us. I've been on Rapids and I've been on Chris today, so that's now equal. If you start it again in the morning or tonight, Moon, then we're just going to keep going at it, so back and forth. So now this power is in your hands. You can now lay this to bed after we finish fucking responding to what you've been saying about us. But if you carry on again, Moon, you can't complain saying that we're going back and forth because it's you fucking nut job.
But look, again, like as I keep having to say, right? Like, I'm not gonna get, because otherwise I would have jumped on our fucking panel with the out. Yes, was I freaking out a little bit in our chat? Yeah, I was freaking out that day. Again, why? I've been holding me to, and I told you this, and I keep telling people, it's like, are you listening to me? Are you motherfucking listening to me? Keep telling you, I can only hold me mouth for so long. Then I will say it. And again, when I call out my own side, they don't seem to like it. Now again, Jupiter, thank you, because again, you proved I was right. I was telling the fucking truth, you fucking idiot. Right?
And again,
Because
she made that herself. She's made that bet.
I know.
She falls out with one person. She doesn't even fall out with one person. She gets paranoid about one person and then lumps everybody who's associated with that person into this one big group, saying that they're all working against her and they've all been doing it for months. I know they've been doing it for months. I just know they've been doing it for months. This started months ago. She's paranoid as fuck. And people like you, Games, don't help by fucking blowing smoke up her ass and saying, yeah, I believe you. And you're right. You need to be saying, you fucking nut job. You're in a bit of a mental breakdown at the moment. I think you need to come off YouTube. That will be the fucking best favour you can ever do for her.
You see, I do like games, you know what I mean? Like, I do like games, you know what I mean? I do, and yeah, like, I mean...
Always smoke up somebody's ass who's having a mental breakdown, they ain't going to do her any favours.
No. Look,
saying, yeah, you're right, Moon. Yeah, you're right. You're not right, Moon. You're actually bang out of order.
Right?
By bringing my mother into it, calling my mother ugly for no reason, out of nowhere, by calling me gay.
That's what I mean. That was a low blow.
Have you not realised what she's doing now, though? She's got zero originality. She's literally copying Bleeding Heart. So Bleeding Heart calls me Gay Luke and she calls me Gay Luke and Puke. Well, she calls me Pukey Horan.
Right. Do you know, I didn't even trust that.
Well, that's what Moon's now calling me. And what does Bleeding Heart call Debla?
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is old footage that I'm just going through and reminiscing. So take it with a pinch of salt.
One sec, yeah.
So she's not even original. She now wants to be Bleeding Heart.
Oh, shut up, you fat piece of shit. No,
it's obvious.
You know that again, but you know what? Look, Luke, right now, and look, games, like, the only reason why I'm agreeing with what Luke is saying there is because put me up and it'd be Ricky, right? And again, all he'd be doing is exactly what you are doing right now, standing up for them and telling the truth, right? And that's what Ricky done. And Ricky got jump on the panel, big man.
You got called a sex case.
But what?
You got called
You know what I
a
mean?
sex case.
But again, look, I'm not going to go into it with they're mad. Look, they're our ones, Luke. They're our ones, right? So again, my mother did bring me up with better morals than that. And again, they're my elders. They're my elders and my seniors, right? So Babs can just do one. I'm not even going to entertain getting into an argument with Babs because she's just going along with shit, you know? So I won't be getting into it with Milnes, you know. Milnes, like, Milne Dust can say what the fuck she wants because, like, I mean,
One minute, I'm just going to address this with Games, Cam, because this is a very important point because he's just commented, Games, Danny Jones shares kids' pics and attacks grooming victims. Fuck's sake, Moon called someone a name. I'll call Danny Jones out for that just as much as I'll call Moon out for something. But I just want to play something for you, Games. I just want to play something for you right now. Chris, can you please share my screen when I add it?
No, I certainly cannot. You're bullying me. No, just
No. I'm sharing my screen now. Doctor, entire address in your family.
See, that's
Chris,
not fair,
I'm
guys.
grooming you, hopefully, because my throat is very sore and I can't do that. I'd suck your dick, blow that voice for too long, you know. Like,
Everyone's jumped on the drama loop here. Right. Chris, if you could please that stream. Let me start. Let me start fresh.
It's an open panel if you want to jump in.
Where's the straw? 1 minute. I'll get it back. This ain't it.
I feel like chicken tonight.
I'm sorry to say what? What the fuck is that, Leo?
Not that. Right. Listen.
So yeah, it's an open panel on the video that I'm reviewing, and it's an open panel on this live.
What are you going to hear?
So what you're going to hear from her first is what Moon has said tonight, what Moon has said today. Because what people, she said to me yesterday, people are now calling her fucking nonce for it. You'll soon understand why. But she's coming out today and she's saying that, yes, people have pictures of her kids and she's got pictures of other people's kids, but does that make them nonces as well? The reason why she's saying this is because she's covering tracks. So let's listen to what she's saying today. And Games, just want you to hear this.
Like I said, people are so the people that got mine, that make them fucking nonce.
All right, I've decided that this is old footage and it's irrelevant, it's in the past. So I'm not gonna re-trigger and gaslight things from the past. I'm just here to reminisce on old streams. So if certain people are getting talked about or videos are being shown, you know, I'm neutral in this.
Yeah, well, that's all I think about Luke.
Right, if I can do fucking
Things that
live,
she said about him on these panels and that, I had no idea that he was alcoholic and that, and she's come out and fucking thrown her own husband under the bus. Of course, she's going to throw every fucker else under the bus. I shouldn't have expected anything less.
Yep, I know, but again, like you don't believe. Look, you fall for that, right? Because she's very good at that. You know, like oh yeah. But again, you hear her quite like she can lose it and go quite screaming. And now when I look at her, it's like, oh, wow. And again, you're me yelled at, love. I would like listen back the fuck up and my face because you're not gonna like me. Get the fuck out of my face. And I'm guessing she has been like with Jupiter, like yeah, Jupiter can be if she wants, but yeah, wherever. Like
Yeah,
I just
but
laugh at her too. But
right?
with Moon,
It's
I get that
two-faced.
she is quite aggressive, like because like shut up, Chris. All this shit, like wait, bitch.
Yeah, but it's two-faced though, right? The amount of time.
Stay up, Billy Bob. Allow that nonce fucking comment, mate. Come on, bro. Delete that shit. Delete the nonce comment. If you got respect, Billy Bob, for the show, delete the nonce comment. This comment on screen, I'm asking you to delete that shit. Delete that shit, man. What the fuck? Yo, I can't even hear myself. Yeah, Billy Bob. Delete that comment, mate. Yeah, obviously you're not going to do it, so I will delete the comment. But yeah, fucking, I'm not into all that nonce shit, and you know, but Billy, it's nice to see you, mate. Fucking, I ain't been on YouTube for quite a while, and you know, part of me thinks it's fucking bonkers, right? And like, what the fuck? But on the flip side, even though it's fucking nuts, I don't know, I still miss the fucking community, man. Like, you know, I'm literally, you know, doing a poll, and, you know, I'm literally down to fucking have a platform where we can all. Let me turn that down a minute. Yeah, I'm literally mute. That's it. Yeah, I'm literally down, you know, to stream regularly again. But you know, because I've been doing a lot of gaming streams, people just automatically see that I'm live, and you know, they just bypass watching my stream because they assume that, you know, I'm going to be playing FIFA or something. But yeah, it's going to take a bit of time for people to realize that, you know, I'm back in the game. But yeah, like, I'm Mr. Evans. I've checked, you know, it's a new show. It's not the Chris CFC show anymore. I'm changing the name to the Mr. Evans 2.0 show. And yeah, like the Chris CFC show kind of call that a long trial period, a very long trial period. But yeah, I want to show you guys. I don't know if you've seen, but I have some new content on my channel. I've made 2 songs, right? And this fucking laptop is so fucking slow. Well, it's not even the laptop. The laptop's actually good. It's the fucking internet connection. But here we go. Tell me what you think, right? I made this shit myself. Let's present a sec. Share screen. Tell me what you think of this, Bill. Tell me what you think.
Mr. Evans production. Yeah. Mr. Evans production. your digital mind, unlocking the secrets we struggle to find. The data is flowing, the answers are clear, the blueprint for fixing the things we all fear. But ink on a page or a light on a screen is just a ghost of what could have been. The logic is perfect, the math doesn't lie, but it won't move a mountain or clear out the sky. The spark is the answer, but we are the flame. Knowing the truth isn't winning the game. The machine gives the how, but we hold the why. Don't let the potential just wither and die. It starts with a heartbeat, a hand and a will. If we're standing frozen, the world's standing still. Yeah, you're staring at numbers, the weight of the cost, thinking one single person is easily lost. What can I do? I'm just one on my own. Is the loudest excuse that has ever been known. The ocean is made of the drops that decide to move all together and turn into tide. The AI can map out the path to the shore, but it can't walk the distance or open the spark is the answer, but we are the flame. Knowing the truth isn't winning the game. The machine gives the how, but we hold the why. Don't let the potential just wither and die. It starts with a heartbeat, a hand and a will. If we're standing frozen, the world's standing still. Mr. Evans, Dirk, check the feed, check the stats, yeah, we see the gap. Got the world in our pocket, got the whole roadmap. But a map ain't a journey, and a plan ain't a fact. We're drowning in data, but thirsty for act. Can I make a difference? You'll delete that thought. That's the main reason that the battle ain't fought. You're a gear, you're a lever, you're the power supply. Don't ask the machine if you're able to try. From the code to the bone, from the chip to the soul. Action is the only thing that's taking control. AI is the compass, it's pointing away, but you're the one living the rest of the day. Information is static, transformation is you. The answers are waiting. What will you do? The world is waiting. What will you do?
So that was my that was my first. Come on, you slow fuck. This fucking internet thing is pissing me off, man. It's very slow. But I don't know how clear you're actually receiving that. But yeah, that's AI or die. And then I made a song about a bird I met recently. And yeah, I met her at a bar. And yeah, fucking just listen to the words, you'll understand.
Evans Mr.
Okay, here we go. It's ready. 2 secs.
Mr. Evans production. While I watched her breathing steady and sweet, she's carried the world on those shoulders of steel, a mountain of grace that's remarkably real. I've known the surface, the touch and the heat, but her inner fire makes the picture complete. I'm tracing the paths of the battle she's won, like a traveler resting at the end of the run. She's lived through the winter and bloomed in the rain, with a heart that's found power in spite of the pain. Now the room is getting lighter as the stars start to dim, and I'm stuck on the ledge looking over the rim. I'm standing at the edge of something deep, while the rest of the city is fast asleep. She's a mountain of grace, a resilient fire, and I'm just a spark lost in desire. I've held her close, felt the strength in her skin, but I don't know how to let the next part begin. Mr. Evans production. The sun is tracing lines across the floor. I've never wanted something more, but my feet are heavy, my heart is shy. Watching the morning light fill the sky. Just one move, just one word. The loudest silence I've ever heard.
So, guys, I am back. I'm gonna give it a go. Obviously, it's gonna be consistency and stuff like that. But even if I can, even if I can get half of the community I had before, I'm living my life, doing my own thing, but I go through kind of phases, and I'm kind of in a YouTube phase at the moment. I don't know what the fuck's going on, what's hot or what's not. You guys are going to have to help me out. You're going to have to fill me in. And yeah, Billy, mate, talking about fucking AI to talk to you, right? Fucking download fucking Gemini, and you can just sit there fucking, right? Yeah, I've chatted to Gemini for hours talking about football. I'll say to Gemini, quiz me on Chelsea Football Club from 1990 to the present day. And it's pretty sick. The thumbnail for this live stream was made by Gemini. I just talk speech, my instructions. I'll say create a thumbnail for my YouTube stream called the Chris CFC Panel and Chat, whatever. I haven't been around for a while. I'm back. Wherever, use your discretion. You know, put the YouTube Live logo in the bottom left corner and stuff like that. But yeah, it's amazing what fucking technology, is how it's progressing. It's like I'm just thinking to myself, what the yeah, it's like technology was progressing so slow back in the 80s and 90s and the early 2000s, and now like technology is just fucking nuts. Like AI fucking girlfriends. Yeah, you can it's fucked up, man. Like I've seen fucking stories where people are falling in love with fucking AI girlfriends, and trust me, yeah, like in 10 years' time, right, people are gonna be fucking ordering their perfect fucking girlfriend, yeah, like choosing like, the Brazilian sun-kissed tan with, their preference of arse size, their perfect breast cup size, the eye color, yeah, even details down to like the genitalia, like, whether you want a bush or you want it, nice and shaven or whatever. Yeah, like, and then, its brain is going to be, it's going to have an AI brain, and, you can because you're programming it, like to be what you want it to be. But that's the thing, like, I personally could never fall in love with anything AI because my brain, there's a disconnect, because I know that nothing, like just for me, but yeah, at least an AI girlfriend, won't fucking won't fucking give you lip or fucking chat back to you. Do you know what I mean? Oh god. And yeah, man, fucking. Oh, do you know what? I was gonna say something, but you know what? I ain't gonna say it. Yeah, Billy Bob, what you been up to, man? Like, who is the person at the moment, bud, that is running shit, and where is it at, mate? Just before I go, like, if you could let me know, who's number one at the moment. I do see Jupiter going live and shit, and stuff like that. But apart from Jupiter, fuck knows where fuck knows where Bleeding Heart's gone. And Esau. It's like they fucking disappeared. Yeah, it's like everyone's disappeared, and hopefully give you a good old slap. Hey, Billy Bob, fucking come on panel, mate, and fucking say that to my face, you prick. No, I'm only joking. No, but Billy, jump on, man. Say hi, man. Like, support the cause, bro. Like, if you know, if people want a platform for the community, you know, people have got to show me that, you know, they're gonna engage. Like, I don't mind if no one jumps on the panel. You know what I'm like? I could fucking talk. You know, if there was an Olympic sport for chatting shit, I would get gold. But you know, even if there's people in the side chat, I can engage with that. You know, yeah, it's like I remember fucking Rodney, yeah, fucking he started with like 2 or 3 fucking loyal fucking viewers and that, and then you know, it's like I'm not looking for quantity this time. I'm looking for quality. You know, I'm renaming my show to the Mr. Evans 2.0 show. You know, I don't want it to be how it used to be. I don't want to be a part of anything. You know, I'm just doing me, and yeah, like if you wanna have a laugh and banter, you know, you can have a laugh and a joke without fucking, you know, having to fucking, say, oh, he's a nonce, or, you know, yeah, it's like certain things are below the belt, and yeah, like like a lot of the shit that used to happen, you know, it ain't really me. Don't be a robot. Hey Billy, jump on. Let me put the link in the in the chat, buddy. Like I swear the link's pinned, right? But if it ain't, for fuck's sake, cancel. What the hell? Yeah, the fucking link's pinned, bro. So, you know, I'll give you a couple of minutes, Bill. If you want to jump on, say hi, you're welcome to, mate. I'm gonna end the show at the 2.5 hour mark. But I'll be back, motherfuckers. Billy, mate, fucking hell. You're firing shots my way. Like, but, gunshots in the manor. Mong sick. Hopefully give you a good old slap. Like, fucking hell, Billy, if I have I offended you, my man? Like, Billy's triggered. Fucking hell. On my first show back in a while, I triggered Billy Bob. I'm sorry I triggered you, Billy. Billy. Jump on, Bill. Fuck about, man. You don't be a mong. Fucking jump on and fucking say hi, man. I ain't spoke to you in fucking ages, bruv. Or have you become a mute and you can't talk anymore? Oh man, so I am, for those who are gonna watch the stream at a later date, who aren't available to watch it live, and for the 2 or 3 of you that are watching. You know, I knew when I was gonna start streaming again that it was gonna be a low turnout. You know, yeah. As I said, you know, I've been doing a lot of gaming streams recently, which, to be honest, I should be streaming them on Twitch, because Twitch is an actual gaming dedicated fucking site. I shouldn't really be. Here we go. Billy Bob's entered the studio. Billy, is that you? Billy.
Has it?
Hello.
Has he entered the fucking building or what? What?
How you doing?
Yes, Billy.
Long time, Bill.
What? Wait, hang on. You can't fucking see me,
your
can you?
camera's on, buddy. No, you're in the dark, but I'm saying your camera's on, mate.
I've got replay. That's up.
We can't see you, but I'm just letting you know, just in case you're doing something you don't want people to see. I've made that mistake before. Oh man, how you been, Bill? Bill, how you been, mate?
Listen, no. Where are you, look? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care.
How have you been, Bill?
How you going, bro?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, man. Fucking.
This.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. I've got to do something on my phone.
Just doing it. Hey, Bill. Who's the main
I
fucking
don't know how
streamer
I've got
at the moment?
in. I don't know which one to delete.
Fuck me, Bill. You sound wrecked, mate.
Don't know which one.
Fucking hell, Bill. Are you tripping, mate? You sound fucking hammered, bro. Give me something. Give me some of what you're on, bud. Sharing is caring, mate. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I am gonna be going live again. So yeah, big up everyone. What are you up to?